Welcome dear students to another class of English Standard 8. We will start today with the lesson March. The interesting month-wise how the months were named is given in details over here. But in the blue, this paragraph, it is a very interesting details you'll get from this, which will amaze you, that the names of the months came from the early Roman calendar was there. The first there were the 10 months which then been, and 2 that was been named. So afterwards, so you can understand that if the first 2 months were not there out of the 12, then 10 months remained, and the first 2 months were not there, then March would be the first. March then was the first month of the year. There, after the order of the calendar was changed, and all the 12 months were given names. So thereafter, 12 months were given names. So here, the details of the months which are in A and B is given nicely, and with that, we can say that the matching has to be done in this. The matching is already done. The January you'll see is named after Janus. You can match with the Janus, the heads of the Roman god, and doorways and new beginnings depicted in two faces and looking opposite directions. So this is March, that is the January month, which is connected with 1. The second, it is with you can search over a second where it is, and that way second is this, so named for February, the feast of purification. Feast means a gathering to eat, and that was related to purification. So that from that the name February is given. March, the third number we'll see in the second B column. The third number is you can say that 112. This is that way the matching is given over here. So from that you can understand and match and understand this table for your general knowledge. It is not that for that, and with this we will move to the main lesson, which is the main part of the our this exercise. So first of all, in this particular lesson, we will see that how the month related details is given, and how it is considered as a very month, as a very of March, very different type of a month we'll see here in this particular chapter. So starting with that, we'll see that March is an unpredictable month. One day can be as cold as in any winter. It's also wintry cold in March. The next as warm as any in spring. स्प्रिंग में जितनी ठंडी गर्मी पड़ती है वो भी होती है. It may be as dry as a desert one morning. Dryness भी दिखती है कई बार. And by sundown as wet as a monsoon night. Sometimes there is monsoon. So fresh falls of snow in the mountains of Kashmir or the Himachal bring chilly winds to the capital. That's the capital is Delhi. So the observer is telling about the month of March, how it is different. Strong winds push the clouds up to the freezing heights, convert raindrops into ice, toss islets up over and over again till they are too heavy to bear, and let them descend on the earth as hail. Hail means also big snow particles, like they fall on the earth because of the coldness of the atmosphere. They freeze and they fall. So take a close look at the hailstone, and you will notice that it is of a milky white color and consists of layers of ice like skins on an onion. You can peel it out that way. The stones which are the hailstones that fall, like skin of onion, you can peel it means एक एक छिलकी उसके निकाल सकते हो. ऐसे वो stone flakes होते हैं. It used to wonder why hailstorms did not occur in winter months and when it is cold, but spring or early summers when it is warm. So in winter, when the cold atmosphere is there, we expect that there will be snowfall. like this, the hailstones. But now we see that in summer it happens. Now I know that it takes strong winds to make hail. So strong winds are responsible for this, layering of the stones in the form of a peel, like a peel of onion, and that gives this hailstones during the month of March. Moving further, we can see that the paragraph below the below the picture. I have often put away my woolens by the middle of the month, and then out my summer clothes, all to put back to cottons and once again get out cardigans and warm socks. So couple of times in this month of March we have 3 seasons where we wear cardigan, that is, to protect us from cold, or we wear cotton clothes to protect us from the heat, and sometimes the rain and the hailstorms force us to take out the raincoats and all that. No? So we have experienced that earlier. What they often maybe in say about May in England can be said to March in India. So in England, the month of May is very typical, like what we see in March. Never cast a cloud till March be over. So cast means throw away. Cloud means old English, old use article of clothing. Don't throw any clothing away, because if you throw the clothing away of summer, you'll need it in this month of March. If you throw away the cardigan which you used in winter, if you throw away that, then you'll repent that you didn't save it for the wintry like season in this month of March. So that is why this particular phrase, never cast a cloud till May be out. So maybe May is considered in England that way, and therefore the same thing happens for us in March also. The sun also continues to behave erratically. Erratically means not following any regular plan or pattern. It comes up early by more minutes than it goes down in the evenings. Humans are not only ones to be fooled by the weather. Insects said to be endowed with an extra case of forecasting the weather suffer heavy losses. So this also is seen that heavy losses occur because to these insects also, wherein they're fooled by this weather, and they also are put in trouble. Humans are not only the ones to be fooled, and the heavy losses they suffer, as it is forecasting the weather is very extra sense they don't have like humans have, and therefore they are fooled by the weather. So till here we conclude our lesson. In the next session we will continue from the page number 58. Till then, see you and goodbye.